Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all my lovely students of class 6. I warmly welcome you back to the class of social studies. Class, first of all, I want to tell you that today we'll do a written work as well. In many of the sections, our work is done, but in many of the sections, the work is remaining as well. Okay, so we shall start the class, and in the last we will discuss about the written work as well. So let's get started, and your queries regarding your copies would be entertained in the last. So you know that this is your social studies teacher, Ms. Zunaira, and today we are going to continue the chapter that we started in the last class and that we discussed in the the physical classes as well. Okay, so today we are going to continue that chapter, plus we will discuss written work of that chapter. And here appears the name of the chapter, and the name of the chapter is South Asia since 1947. This is our chapter number 5. That is the last chapter of your book. That is the last chapter of the final term and her syllabus, right? So it is on page number 83. I want everyone to open page number 83 and turn your book. What we need to learn in this chapter, we need to learn about the political history of all the countries of South Asia. And what are the main things which we need to remember from this chapter? The main things are the first, their prime minister, their date of independence. These kind of things are very important from this chapter, and everybody should remember the dates of independence of each country. We should know that when they adopted democracy, plus who was the first prime minister or president, right? So here appears the first page, and we discuss many of the things from first page. Okay, so we are not going to the detail here. So in the on this page we learned about the problems that were faced by Pakistan at the time of partition. Then when they reached the Pakistan, many of the problems they faced, okay, including settlement of refugees, Kashmir issue was there, and constitution was needed to be adopted. Then we learned about the basic democracy. In basic democracy we saw that 80,000 people were elected throughout the country, and only those people were given the chance to elect their prime minister. And this was the thing which was not digested by the people, and people got angry. And under the leadership of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and Mujibur Rahman from East Pakistan, people came out to their streets, okay, and protest regarding this. Then people started liking Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. So what happened after that protest? Ayub Khan had to leave his seat. He had to resign. He had to give resignation. After Ayub Khan, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was not elected. After Ayub Khan, Yahya Khan was elected. But after Yahya Khan, the Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was elected. Then there was a thing which people did not like about Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, that is nationalization, which we discussed in last class. Okay. Then we saw on this slide on this page. This is the page of your book, and on this on in this page, you can easily see the first governor, the last governor, the first president, the first prime minister. Apart from this, I asked you to remember some of the things like we should know the duration of Pervez Musharraf, we should know the duration of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, we should know that when the martial law was imposed. I know, beta, this chapter is a bit difficult because you need to remember many of the things, okay? So I am trying my best to bring you to those points which are very important, okay? So the things which we are discussing again and again, these are important. Then afterwards on this page, we saw that the 20 years were very important. The duration of the 20 years was 67 to 86, 1967 to 1986. These 20 years were very important because we know that in 1973, we adopted the permanent constitution that is still working. Okay. After a year of adopting the constitution, Pakistan hosted the Islamic Summit Conference. Islamic Summit Conference is a kind of conference which is held in Islamic countries. So that year, which year? 1974. In 1974, Pakistan hosted it. Okay, and we started the nuclear program, and under the leadership of Abdul Qadir Khan. This is very important point for you. Okay, so on the right side of your screen, you can see the problem of Kashmir, that how Indian army attacked the Kashmir, and when we went to help them. Okay, so we discussed these things in the class as well, and in the last class, so I'm not going to I'm going in the detail. So we are starting from another country, Bangladesh. Why we are taking Bangladesh first before India? Because when we start speaking about Pakistan, we definitely talk about the India afterwards. So why there is a need to discuss Bangladesh first before India? Because we know that the Bangladesh was the part of Pakistan. Okay, so that is why we are going to discuss it. So if we see the paragraph from the book, so in the first line, it is clearly written that it got independence in on 26th March. Up till now, we just learned that 1971, 1971. Everybody knows about it that it got independence in 1971. This is another thing which we need to remember. Here we came to know the date as well. Okay, so we need to remember it. 26th March 1971 AD was the date or the day when Bangladesh got independence. Okay, so afterwards, okay, beta. Here, what we need to see in in the first paragraph, the Indian army invaded the country to break it away from Pakistan. What Indian army wanted? They wanted to break this part from Pakistan. They did not want the Bangladesh to be the part of Pakistan. So that is why they attacked. They invaded. So after invasion, Bangladesh got its own independence after the invasion of India. Bangladesh got its own independence on 26th March 1971. And who became the first political leader? Who became the first prime minister? This is very important. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the one who started leading the people to come out their streets from West Pakistan. If you remember when we were learning about Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, we saw that from West Pakistan who leaded. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was leading. Okay, so we should know that the first prime minister of Bangladesh was Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Afterwards, okay, beta, here you can see the picture of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Okay, after Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, along with his family, was killed. Okay, so martial law was imposed. As I told you that when the martial law is imposed, so basically it is the time to rule by the army. So if the martial law was imposed, so who is coming now? Now here comes General Ziaur Rahman. General Ziaur Rahman, the word general is showing itself that he belonged to army, and he is General Ziaur Rahman. Here I have taken his picture so you can see. What is another important thing we should remember about Ziaur Rahman? Okay, if we talk about the Pakistan, so he was Ziaul Haq. He is Ziaur Rahman. So the first thing which we should remember from Bangladesh is Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was the first prime minister. Then after Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, because Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was killed along with his family. Okay, so who became the prime minister then? Ziaur Rahman became the prime minister. Okay, what happened after that? He introduced Islamization. What is Islamization? The name is itself indicating that what kind of process it is. But in this process, the one or the leader emphasizes to follow the Islamic rules. Okay, so here on the next page, I have taken the definition of it. Okay, so Islamization is the process of society's conversion to the religion of Islam. So society's conversion to the religion of Islam. Okay, so adoption of an Islamist social and political system in a society. Okay, if you see the constitution which was adopted in 1973, it is having a set of law as we all know, right? So if we see the constitution of India, it would be different from us. If we see the constitution of USA, that would also be different. Why? Because we are having our own religion. India is having its own religion. In USA, there is Christianity in the majority. Okay, so many of the rules we make according to our religion. So Islamization is about like bringing the Islamic society or conversion of the society into Islamic point of view, right? So it was done by General Ziaur Rahman in Bangladesh. Okay, so these are the things we should remember from Bangladesh. But many of the students are coming late. Please be in time. Okay, after it, what we are going to see, here is another paragraph of Bangladesh. In that paragraph, beta, you need to just read out yourself. Okay, in this paragraph, there is the discussion about the female leaders. We know that Sheikh Hasina Wajid, and who was another female leader from Bangladesh,
Khalida Zia.
Khalida Zia, if you remember, we discussed. Okay, so in this paragraph, it is written regarding them. Okay, so you can read this paragraph yourself as well. We are going ahead. From India, what kind of things from India we should know? We know many of the things because date are really only 1 day differences there between the independence date of Pakistan and India. Okay, so we know the date of independence. We have memorized this thing on our fingertip that who was the first prime minister? Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru. Many of the times we have learned about this. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first prime minister, okay, and why he became the first prime minister? Because before the independence, there were two political parties, All India Muslim League and the Indian National Congress. From Indian National Congress, who was leading the Indian National Congress? Jawaharlal Nehru was leading the Indian National Congress. So when the India got separated, he was chosen as the prime minister, and his speech is very famous and notable that we discuss in the class as well. Here it is written, beta, in the paragraph. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first prime minister of India and India got independence on August 15, 1947. The students who are coming late, I'm getting disturbed with them. Okay, his independence speech that was broadcasted at midnight when India received its independence is very famous, and everybody should remember it. What did he say? He said, "At the stroke of midnight hour." We know that why he used this word midnight hour because of the time. Okay, so that was midnight. When the world sleeps, India will back to the life and freedom, right? So under the Jawaharlal Nehru, India developed its first constitution in 1949. Okay, he is notable leader, he is famous leader, and he did many of the positive things in his government. But one thing which started conflict was the Kashmir issue. Okay, so this was the thing which was a, we can say that this was the decision made by Jawaharlal Nehru that destroyed the peace of two countries, India and Pakistan. Okay, that was the issue of Kashmir. So, beta, here you can see two of the personalities on left side of your screen. He is Jawaharlal Nehru and he is Lal Bahadur Shastri. He is Lal Bahadur Shastri. When elections were held, he defeated Jawaharlal Nehru, right? He defeated Jawaharlal Nehru plus, but he could not enjoy his government for a long time because he died within 2 years after his death. I'm talking about the Lal Bahadur Shastri. He was Jawaharlal Nehru. We know about him. He is Lal Bahadur Shastri. So Lal Bahadur Shastri succeeded in the election against Jawaharlal Nehru, but he was died in a short period of time. And after the death of Lal Bahadur Shastri, the daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru, named as Indira Gandhi, was chosen as the prime minister. Okay, so on this paragraph it is clearly written. You can read out yourself. Okay, and between the last paragraph of the India, there are some of the names like UPA, BJP. BJP means Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay, like nowadays we are having PTI, we are having PPP. Okay, so likewise they are also having political parties and they are named so. Okay, then we can start learning about the Sri Lanka. From Sri Lanka, that we know about the Sri Mavo Bandraneki because we had learned about her that she was the very first female prime minister of the world. Sri Lanka became independent and on February 7, 1948. Okay, and now here you can see Sinin Yanka became its first prime minister. Okay, when we talk about the female prime minister, we know her name, but when you are asked that who was the first prime minister of Sri Lanka, so he was the man Senan Senanyaki. We will see all the names like this Senanyaki, Srimavo, Bandaraneki, and Solomon because we know that it varies country to country. We have different names, okay? So, what you need to remember up till now, you need to remember that the first prime minister was Senanyaki, became the first prime minister. He was defeated in the election of 1956 AD by Solomon Bandraniki. And Solomon Bandraniki was the husband of Sri Mavu, right? Who then became the prime minister when Solomon was assassinated in 1959. His widow, Sri Mavu Bandraniki, emerged as an important political leader in the country. Okay, so first you need to remember that who was the first Senanyaki, then after Solomon Bandraneki, and after Solomon, his wife Sri Mabu, right? So, beta, here appears a paragraph from your book that is about female prime ministers or the women leaders of the world. Okay, so on top of the list, the name of the Sri Mavu should be there because she was the very first prime minister, female prime minister. Okay, from India, who was the first, not the first, who was the female prime minister? Indira Gandhi, okay, and who was the first Prime Minister of India? Jawaharlal Nehru. If we talk about the female, so yes, Indira Gandhi was the first female Prime Minister. Benazir Bhutto is really famous, and we know about her. She became the first female Prime Minister of Muslim world. Okay, while Khalida Zia and Hasina Wajid have played important roles in Bangladesh, it's interesting to remember that the Britain had has had only the one female prime minister in its entire history, while the United States of America has never have had a female president at all. So uh, it means like United States of America and Britain, they are more famous than us. Okay, but still there were no only one female prime minister was there from Britain and no from USA. Okay, but the from Muslim world, Benazir Bhutto, and from Sri Lanka, we have seen the name of Sri Mavo Bandraniki. Okay, beta, here comes the pictures of all female prime minister. Yes, beta, there was the connection issue. Am I clear to everyone? Am I clear?
Yes.
Am I clear to everyone, beta? Let me know.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now let's continue. Yes, beta, there was internet issue. Okay, so here I have taken the picture of all five female leaders that which are who are discussed in our book. She is Sri Mavo Bandraniki. You can see over here, and you can see here Indira Gandhi. Hasina Wajid, Khalida Zia, and in the center I have taken the picture of Benazir Bhutto. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so what we had learned about Sri Lanka, we had seen that the first prime minister was Senan Yaki, okay, then Solomon, then Bandraniki. Okay, we were learning about the Sri Mava Bandarniki. She became the first female prime minister in the history of the world, as we discussed many of the times. She has remained an important leader and has been re-elected 4 times. This is another important point regarding Sri Mava, okay? That she has been re-elected 4 times. Although she was once accused of abusing her power and was thought to be involved in corruption. The country changed its name from Ceylon to the Republic of Sri Lanka in 1972. Okay, so this is important date we need to remember from Bangladesh. We will also remember that Sri Mavo was elected four times. Okay, from Nepal there is nothing like as much important. We need to know that Nepal started adopting democracy from 1951. Before that, there was princely state. We know. Do you know about princely state? In princely state, we know that kings are there, queens are there. People do not elect their political leaders. Okay, so a different kind of prime minister. Uh, uh, if we see the system of their government, so we'll find out the one who is prime minister should be elected by the king, and the son of the prime minister will be the next prime minister, and the son of that prime minister will be the next prime minister. So is it the democracy? It is not the democracy. So the proper democracy was adopted in 1951 AD. Okay, but I'm going ahead because we do not have much time. I need to discuss some other things as well. Okay, here comes about Bhutan. Okay, one fill in the blank, or I guess tick the correct answer was exercise we were having in this, in which we saw that Bhutan's relationship with entire world is controlled by. So I told you that Nepal and Bhutan, they were never, you can say that they were never, they were never ruled under the British, but British controlled their relation with other countries. Okay, so this is the thing we should remember. Okay, so yeah, this you will read yourself. And from Maldives, because better see, here we are not having the particular personalities to remember because no democracy is there. Okay, and from Maldives, again, we are not having many of the things to learn. And here we should remember that the who was the we know that in 65, in 1965 AD, Maldives got independence. Okay, and who became the first prime minister? Mohamed Abdul Gayoom. Okay, so we need to remember this. Okay, beta, if you remember, we were learning this chapter. We started doing work with along with the explanation. Okay, beta, there is an internet issue. I'm trying myself to speak louder and louder. Am I clear to everyone? Let me know in the chat box.
Yes, miss.
Am I clear now? Okay. Okay, beta, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so class, what were our subtitles? Our subtitles were question 1 till 5, exercise A, B, and C. Now here appears question number. Okay, these are the question answers and the question. We have in some of the sections we have done all the questions, and in many of the sections the questions are remaining. Okay, so we are going to discuss it. Question number 4 was, when did India become independent? Who was the first Prime Minister of India and what did he say in his independence speech?
Teacher, we have to
Is there
answer
anyone
these.
to read the answer? The
कॉपी
one
में करना है.
who knows the answer, the one who wants to read the answer of this question, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yes, Omema from class 6A. Mama, can you hear me?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, Mama, beta, do you know the answer of question number 4?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, read out.
When the India became independent in 15 August 1947.
Okay, we'll say India became independent, okay? Not become.
Okay. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India.
Okay. And what did he say in his independence speech?
Okay. He said in his independence speech, at the stroke of midnight hour when the world sleeps, India will wake up. Life and freedom.
Okay, very good. Now mute yourself. Okay, class. So those students who haven't done. Sorry? Yes, beta. Should be done in the copy. Yes, this should be done in the copy. Okay, beta, see. In many of the sections or in the groups, we have done this chapter completely. So those who have already done question number 4, they will not rewrite it. Okay? They will not rewrite it. This question would be written by only those students who haven't done this in the class. Okay? So, we know about it and we need to write India became.
Excuse me, teacher. I want to ask something.
Yes, beta, you can.
Teacher, we have done only exercise A and B.
Yes.
We
will-
haven't done C.
Yes, beta. Exercise C, I'm going to show you today. Okay, just hold on.
Okay.
Mute yourself. Okay, so class, those students will copy down this question and answer who haven't done it. Okay, those who have done, they will not do it. So after question number 4, we have seen question number 5. What was the question number 5? List the big changes that occurred in 20 years from 1967 to 1986 AD. We know that these 20 years were very important for Pakistan because we adopted many positive things. Okay, we worked under the leadership of Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan. We started the nuclear program. We adopted a permanent constitution in 1973. Okay, Pakistan also hosted the Islamic Summit Conference in 1974. So, is there any student who wants to read out the answer of this question?
Miss Dilavi.
Walaikum salam.
Miss me, Haya Kamar.
Okay, Haya, you want to read out?
Yes.
Okay. Other than Haya Kamar, please, with the rest of the students are supposed to mute themselves. Dilaveez, mute
Can I
yourself.
start?
Beta. Okay, yes, beta, start.
The 20 years from 1967 AD to 1986 AD was a period of great action. Big changes occurred in Pakistan. A permanent constitution was adopted in 1973 AD. The country hosted an Islamic Summit Conference in 1974 AD. Pakistan started a nuclear program under the guidance of Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan. Pakistan also supported the Afghan freedom fighters in resisting the invasion of USSR, a superpower at that time.
Very nice. Good. Okay, so students, I think we have done this question in all the sections, but still, if anybody has not done this question, so he or she can copy down this question from here. Okay, here and the lecture would be available for you. Okay, so you can, if your
Miss,
lecture is remaining. Yes, Rania.
मिस आपने क्लास में क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 तक करवाया था.
Okay, that is why I have given the question number 4 and 5 here. Okay, because in many of the sections we have done it completely. Okay.
ओके मिस. मिस आप ये आज होमवर्क देंगी?
Yes, beta, this would be given as a homework as well. Okay, so if you
Okay.
haven't done or you are not able to do it in the class, so don't worry, that would be given to you for the homework as well. You can complete it afterwards.
Okay,
Okay.
miss. Thank you.
Okay, class. So many of the students are asking for exercises. Exercise A is not in your book, that is in my planner, so that is why I made it done in the class. But if any of the student is remaining, so he or she can do it. In exercise A, what did we do? uh, we have taken a question, write down the names of women leaders of South Asia and their countries. So first of all, we will make two equal columns. In column A, we will give the heading as women leaders, and in the other column, we will give the heading of country and we'll write the name of the women leader and the country. Yes, so
I did the names of women leaders and countries.
Dilavesh, beta, do not say directly, okay? Just wait for me. Okay, so the next student is going to be Verda. Verda, do you know any female leader, prime minister, or the political leader? Do you know the name?
Yes, miss.
Yes, beta, tell me anyone.
Benazir Bhutto.
Okay, can you please tell me the name of the female prime minister? Female prime minister of the world, who was the very first female prime minister?
Siri Mabu.
Yes.
Chandra Neki.
Yes, the name is difficult to speak. Okay, so yes, she was Sri Mabo Bantraniki. She was from Bangladesh. Was she from
Sri
Bangladesh,
Lanka.
guys?
No,
Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka.
She was from,
Sri
come
Lanka.
on.
Sri
Yes,
Lanka.
she was from Sri Lanka. Yes, Rania, can you please tell me any other female prime minister?
Khalida Zia.
Okay, tell me anyone from India. Do you know the name of
Indira
anyone?
Gandhi.
Yes, Indira Gandhi. Okay, is there anyone who is going to tell me that Indira Gandhi was the daughter of
Indira Gandhi.
Jawaharlal Nehru.
Jawaharlal Nehru.
Yes,
Jawahar
was
Nehru.
daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru. And of course, we are going
Jawaharlal
to write
Nehru.
India in the column B.
Jawaharlal.
Okay, so now on this,
Yes.
okay, on you need to tell me the female prime minister of Pakistan.
Yes.
Tell me.
Benazir Bhutto.
Benazir Bhutto.
Okay, many of the students are unmuting themselves, but I do not do this, please. Yes, she was from Pakistan. Then we took the name of Khalida Zia. You need to be very careful while writing the spelling of Khalida Zia, okay? In Khalida, Khaleda, okay? She belonged to Bangladesh. Hasina Wajid, she belonged to Bangladesh, okay? So from Bangladesh, we have taken two important leaders. So from Bangladesh, we have taken two of the important leaders, okay? And from Muslim world, we have taken Benazir Bhutto, then Indira Gandhi, Sri Mavu Bandaranaike, okay? So guys, you need to remember them all. From exercise B, what was the exercise B? They are like MCQs. So number one was the Prime Minister of Pakistan was the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. Yes, beta, you can tell me in the chat box because the disturbance was going on when you were unmuting yourself. Okay, so tell me the answer of the first Prime Minister of Pakistan. Yes, Zain, you're right. Very good. No, Dilavesh, Muhammad Ali Jinnah was not the first Prime Minister. He was the first Governor General. Okay. So here I'm talking about the first Prime Minister. Yes, very good. Very good. So many of the students have told me the answer. Yes, Liaquat Ali Khan. Here you need to tick out the correct name. So beta, be very careful while taking the name. It should properly indicate your answer. Okay, sometimes students write between two of the options and it is very difficult to identify either from which option you want to go. Okay, so tick the option, mark the tick on the alphabet A, B, or C. Second one, the female prime minister of the world, anywhere in the world. The first prime minister we know. Okay, Sri Mahavu, yes, 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 very good. Bhutan's relation with other countries are controlled by British. Okay, Maldives became independent. Come on, hurry up, guys. Tell me. Maldives became independent. C. Very good. It's C. 1965. Sri Lanka used to be known as Dash. Come on. Yes. Option C again. Okay, Sri Lanka used to be known as Ceylon. Okay, so those students who haven't done this exercise, they will do it. Class, beta, do not forget to do all this work in your copy. Okay, all the 5 questions and 3 exercises A, B, and C. Here comes the last question. Come on, beta, tell me the answer. Fill in the. This is about exercise C. In the blank number 1, we are having 2 blanks. Dash and Dash ruled twice as prime minister. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, Nawaz Sharif and Benazir Bhutto. Yes, Nawaz Sharif and Benazir Bhutto ruled twice as prime minister. Dash was the first female prime minister of India. Come on, guys. Yes, Indira Gandhi. Very good, Aban. Very good. Very good, Iman. Bangladesh became independent on. Come on, I told you the date as well today. Come on, guys. 26th March, and Nepal adopted the democracy in 1951 AD. So your class can be ended anytime. You can do all this work from the given lecture, from the given link. Okay, so